Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ftb Horizons Daybreaker. This is episode 4, and welcome as I go to bed. But of course it is a brand new morning, and I have some very interesting and exciting changes to show you. First off, starting with the farm, I just kind of changed the crops around to show you guys exactly what's going on. I got a potato from a zombie, and I made a half mint, half potato plot. These two plots are completely filled out. This one is still taking its sweet time. We're going to go back over here and keep on planting. Not really sure what we're going to keep right here, but I think carrots in this plot, or in the second half of this plot, and then this plot I'm not really sure. The flax takes forever to grow, and I don't have anything else to put in here, but we'll figure something out regardless. Over here, I have made some big changes, and I wish you guys would have been able to see the recording of me actually making these changes and doing all that stuff, but because it was like my first run through and I didn't exactly know what I was doing, the commentary just sucked. So let me just show you guys exactly what I did. This is an automated ore doubling system. Let me just go over how it works. First off, you put the ore into here. The ore goes into the enrichment chamber and gets macerated, or crushed, or whatever you want to say. Macerated is an old Tekkit term, I think it is, when I first started watching Modded Minecraft on the Yawcast, Loose, and Simon channel. Go check them out. They don't really need it because they got 7 million, but whatever. So that goes into there, and honestly, we're using the basic logistical transporters, which are pretty easy to make. Basic. There we go. It's just steel surrounded by a basic control circuit. And a basic control circuit is made with an osmium ingot, and those will automatically input and output stuff, except from a chest. So that's why we have the hopper instead of just a chest putting the stuff into there. You have to use a hopper because otherwise all this stuff will not get put into it, and I don't want to have to manually put in all the stuff. Right now we're actually just stuck at having 5 ores in there. I'm hopefully going to be figuring out a different way to do this, just because, you know, I'd rather have, you know, a big chest or something that I can just feed into from like maybe a digital miner or something like that. But this little pipe over here is just meant for overflow, because this automatically outputs from this machine, because you can just set it up in here in the transporter configuration, all that stuff. The side configuration, this is an output, this is an input, obviously. Input, output, and this would go into here. But in case this has something other than, you know, whatever is being burned in here, so if we have aluminum grit being burned over here, and then obviously silver dust being burned over here, that's not going to work. So you have to send it over here into the hopper, and this will send all the excess stuff into the hopper that will then feed into this once it has a chance. Now we run into a bit of a problem because we've actually overflowed anyway, so nothing is getting done, but this gives us a lot more room to breathe, and pretty soon this will be done. So I'm just going to feed this over here and make up that, because this will now take this zinc dust pretty soon. Oh crap. So I took that out and immediately read it as clear, but I think it just goes back in. But does it? Can it go back in, or is this stuff being macerated? Oh shit. Okay, so this stuff is just kind of bounce around the pipe, which isn't desirable, but you know, it's better than just having it lose over here. But as you guys can see, we made a crap ton of stuff. 64 and 11 aluminum, 36 tin, and 58 iron, and that's just keeping it going. And now over here we've made some more windmills, because running these 2 machines and then this 3rd machine over here was just absolutely killing our energy production, and our basic energy cube was pretty much done right now, because we've got the 2 windmills that took forever to make, but they're actually not that hard to make. I suggest you make some pretty soon, or stick with just keep on creating the solar generators. It works pretty well, and it's able to power both of these energized smelter and the enrichment chamber and the metallurgic infuser, while keeping more energy going into this and energy going up. So that means that I'm actually going to need another basic energy cube pretty soon. Of course, this stuff helps, but not that much, obviously. But moving on from that, that's just kind of the setup that we have. The windmills are pretty easy to make, easier than I thought they would be. I thought windmills would be pretty hard, but wind turbine from mechanism generator is just 3 osmium, enriched alloy, and basic control circuit. Enriched alloy is just iron in the metallurgic infuser. This is just osmium in the metallurgic infuser. So it takes a lot of osmium, but I had enough of it because I went mining for a little bit more osmium and stuff like that. Stuff that I really needed, so that's great. So energy tablet is just the other thing that you need. It's just made with gold, some redstone, and some enriched alloy, so that's pretty easy to make. And holy crap, what's this stuff? Sorry guys, I got distracted. Wind catcher. Wild mages. Oh, cheats. Sensual craft. Oh, okay. But moving on from that, that's just all the differences or the changes that we've made in our setup. And one of the biggest things over here is I've also made a kind of an update board, and these 2 things were logistical pipes and getting more power. There's more energy over here, and second off, we're going into energy and speed upgrades, and I've made both of these before on a recording. I don't know if you guys saw the energy one, but I definitely made the speed one for you guys before. So I'm just going to show you guys the recipe for the energy upgrade. Pretty easy to make. Just gold. It does any gold dust that you can get that from an enriched or enrichment chamber, so that's pretty easy. Enriched alloy, and then thickened glass. Really, any glass works, which is why I have glass in my inventory. But that just makes it so you can actually speed it up. So speed upgrades, if you go into here, I've got 2 speeds upgrades in this machine, and you can actually go up to a 8. As you guys can see out of there, I've got 2 out of 8, and that will speed it up by a factor of 1.78. So that will be going 1.78 times faster than usual. And then that also means that it takes more energy, so you need the energy going in there, which means that this thing is 2 out of 8, of course, also, so it just kind of balances out, so it'd be using the same amount of energy as usual. And that's, see, 1.78 times less energy. And I've got 2 for both of these just because I needed some speeding up. And my goal is to have 8 of these in each of these, and then upgrade these to factories. And factories are just things that can do multiple things at once. And of course, fix this hopper problem. But this should be fixed pretty soon. There we go. The zinc dust is being taken. This stuff should go into here. And yes, silver dust. Good for us. Let's go like this and just switch this around. Crap. Of course, as soon as I do that, the copper dust is going to start to come over. But that should be fine anyway. That should clear up pretty quickly. And this, I can just keep on running, and it will create a crap ton of materials. I think I've sent all my ore through it, which was quite a lot, so I'm surprised that it's actually holding up as well as it did. If I send in more, I guess send isn't really the right word. Put in more ore to the hopper, it would be less effective, but whatever. Alright. So next up, of course, is to build a house. Now, this little shack that I've been sitting here has not been doing well. I actually figured out what happened to this wall. I didn't know. This lava will actually catch stuff on fire occasionally, because fire spread, I guess, is on or something like that. But, you know, whatever. So that's fine. The wind turbines are good. Just thought I'd mention that. The wind turbines are good. I got distracted. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to talk about the wind turbines, but I did talk about them. So let's go over here, and we're going to be building a house, and there's a lot of cool stuff that we can use for that. We're going to actually take off, no, we'll keep that. We'll change that. No, let's just keep it off. Because we've made it, we know how to do it. I don't really need to explain it to you guys anymore. We'll probably go over it once again, once I get up to like 8 of them. But that's besides the case. Don't really need any of that. I'm just gonna put a lot of stuff in here. Hope this doesn't. I hope this chest doesn't get blown up. Which is part of the reasons why I need a house, just because I need to defend myself. If this stuff gets blown up, that's gonna be a huge blow to me. Especially all this power arrangement over here, and also just I need to like, you know, really make these wires look better again. So we're gonna be making a house either this episode or next episode. I actually need a crap ton of wood, which is why I made an osmium axe. So we're gonna go over here and collect a bunch of wood, because wood is my preferred building material. Just because it's so easy to make, so easy to use. I'm gonna slow down talking, guys. I was, you know, getting into the groove of really explaining and just talking 100 miles an hour, and I, you know, make some mistakes. Talking, that is. So we're just gonna slow it down, have some fun, and mine some trees. Things are going good for me in school, at least. I actually have like a 3.7, 3.8 right now. Hopefully that will be up pretty soon. It's gonna be up once I get an A and rewrite my essay and stuff like that. That should bump me to an A in English. So yeah, gotta get those grades so you can actually get into a college. Scary if you don't. Once we get all this wood, I'm not really sure what I want to build. Because I want to build something over here and have like a basement for all my machinery and cool stuff like that. But I'm not sure what I want to build. I kind of want to stick with like the wood rustic setting that this circle farm kind of creates, but I'm not really sure. Not sure at all. I'll probably be looking up certain things online, and if you guys want to see me actually build it, I'm okay with that. I'm pretty okay with it. It's just, if you guys don't want to see me build it, then I'll just build it on my off time, and you'll come back and see this mansion has been born. Let's go over here and keep on collecting our flax, or not flax, industrial hemp. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use this for. I got 47 industrial hemp stuff, but that's really not doing anything for me. And we're almost out of space for the industrial hemp, because this is going to be a carrot as soon as we can get some. That should be good. So Daybreaker is going well, guys. We've got an automated ore system. We're pretty much rolling in dough, at least over here. We're running low on a few things, but other than that, things are going pretty well. We've got enough redstone to last us a little bit longer. How much do we have in here? Redstone, a few. And that should be fine. So we've got food, we've got enough resources to kind of continue going on. I don't really know where I want to go from here, but of course I got the board. I could build my yuzu and tea tree farm, which I think I'm going to do right now. So I'm thinking about it, and I do have a shovel, so I think one of these gates is going to lead to a yuzu and a tea tree farm, and I think it's going to be this one. We're just going to kind of cut away this stuff. It's going to be on the a little bit of a higher level than the farm, just because, you know, that looks really good. Layers are really cool, especially when you're building. Just a tip that I got from Shin, if you guys watch him. Layers, when you're building, is just really cool, and you don't want a flat surface. Flat surfaces aren't really natural. You don't see them a lot in modern, well, I guess you kind of do. Modern architecture has quite a few flat surfaces, but it looks unnatural in Minecraft. You don't want to just have like a spire reaching to the top. You want to have some crenellations and stuff like that. So that's going to be my plan right here. Just kind of have a layered area, because this is already a pretty cool area. It's just kind of flat, so we just have a couple layers to work with, and that should be great. So we'll make the tea tree farm, and then I think we were going to make the tea maker or something like that. We actually have one, but I'm not going to go into it because I don't really know what to do with it, but I might want to. So there we go. This is going to be our farm. It doesn't need to be really that big. This is only going to be for tea trees and maybe a few yuzu saplings and stuff like that, because I don't really know the use of them yet. And from what I see, they're pretty useless, but, you know, good for us. So here we go. We're going to go like this. We're going to clear this area. I kind of want to stick with the wood, so we're probably going to replace a lot of these with wood, or maybe make a, oh god, I'm not really sure what I want to do. Or I could go over here and use this indentation as a part of a farm, but I don't know. Probably just going to actually have to bring down the rest of this layer, because it doesn't really look good right now, because it's just going into kind of into the side of a mountain. Oh shit, that's not good. That's my water source. Crap. But for right now, this should be fine. And let me just go find my tea tree saplings, I think they're called. Tongue twister right there, and that should be fine. We can actually make this hemp into seeds, which is a different type of hemp. So that's what will grow over there. I just made a decision. Executive decision. There we go. This will be our hemp. Shit. Can't seem to plant that for some reason. Oh, it's actually got to be on grass. Okay, I'm not going to do that just because that would be a separate farm or something like that. Ooh, maybe, actually. This could be cool. This could be like the little walkway. Actually, I'll put these right here just because it looks... Oh, I can't. What the... Oh, it's got to be seeds again. Sorry. Forgot about that. That looks pretty cool. And I could have these growing up right there. And maybe... Oh, God. Decisions. Who knows? But anyway, guys, let's get our tea tree farm up. There we go. One tea sapling over here. There we go. Our carrots. We should probably plant our carrots. Got tons of potatoes. Do we have our tea tree? Yeah, there we go. 10 saplings. So this is just obviously a rough outline of where I want them to be. Can we plant them? Yes, we can actually plant them right next to each other. So I think I'm just going to have them in rows. Oh, don't need that. Like this. And you can go through. It's probably not... Oh, what's the Apes Bookwork? I have no clue. I don't even know who that is. Shit, that is due tomorrow. God damn it, guys. Why do you have to remind me during this? And I'll just have rows of tea trees, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Kind of keeping with the nice rows over here and rows over there. Yay. I'm not really sure how I'm going to make this look like the rest of the farm. I might want to... Yeah. Shit. Don't really know, guys. But, you know, well... Oh, shit. Never mind. That will probably be done by the next time you guys see me. But yeah. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to have to log off right here. I apologize if this is a short video. I don't really have anything else to do. I was kind of planning to build the windmill, but that got kind of changed because I did that and then didn't like my recording. But yeah. Next time you guys see me, hopefully I will have a better energy setup. Of course, well, not like a better energy setup, just like a more like clean, concise one, and a house. Finally, guys, we're not going to be a pauper anymore. We're going to be a prince. A prince, I tell you. Anyway, guys, see ya. Question of the day, what do you guys want to see in a house? I need a little bit of advice. I'm going to be looking it up, so if you guys give me something to work with, that would be great. Something that you guys want to see. If it's within my abilities, which I should mention are very limited, I will help you guys out and build that. I'll not really help you guys out, just kind of help myself out and show you guys what you guys want to see. But anyway, guys, we're going to peace out. And real quick, I'm going to show you Is this a yuzu tree? Yes, it is. Anyway, guys, sorry, I got distracted again. Peace out.